Mama said that the boys like you turn my heart into doing what you do best, taking me for a ride, telling me pretty little lies.
People of the world, do you read when you're not in school? If no, then I'm going to be showing you some tips on how I learned to love to read. Step 1. Pick out an actually interesting book, like one that's your interests, not just one they tell you to read. So this is my stash. And after you chose one that was interesting, we'll get on to step 2. Step 2, set up a reading area that's right for you. This is mine. I have my little reading pillow, which you can set your book on, and the teeth hold it, and I like to just lay on the ground and read. I have a little teddy to read to, little Rubik's Cube sometimes I like to play with it while I read, some glasses, and my little reading lamp, which you can turn on off. There's homework mode, reading mode, night mode, and like a normal mode. Then you can turn the brightness up or down. So it's pretty nice. And you just have to barely touch it. And yeah, this is my reading area. And then I always like to set a goal that is a little bit higher than you think you can achieve. Because I promise you, you can achieve way more than you think. Sometimes I go for 30 minutes, sometimes I go for an hour. It doesn't matter, just set a goal and make sure you're into that book. You can always change books. Because if you are into that book and you have a goal, you're going to get lost in time, okay? Your timer is going to go off in what feels like 5 seconds, okay? And so then you'll just have motivation to keep reading because you're interested in that book and you want to see what happens next. You think it's only been like 5 seconds and not 30 minutes. So, yeah. Let me show you some of my favorite books. I love the Narwhal and Jelly books. I mean, just look how cute they are. Owl Diaries is just the cherry on top. I like Yes Queen. American Girl books are the bomb. I love Melody. Boy, has this book helped me. And lastly, Charlotte's Web. I mean, who doesn't love it? Some books you may like are Descendants. If you haven't seen the show, I suggest you go watch it. The Rainbow Magic Fairy books, they are so cool. Bad Kitty, I highly suggest. Junie B. Jones, Junie B. Jones. Mermaids are the cutest. I cannot stop reading The Princess in Black. I've technically memorized it by now. More tips for reading for a certain amount of time, which is longer than you usually can do, is go to a nice, quiet, and cozy place because it always helps for me. It helps me focus, and if you need noise to help you read, I suggest searching bedtime music on YouTube, and there will be some nice, quiet music that can help you focus. There are so many different books. All of them aren't the ones that I have, and just letting you know, like there's more adventure books like Magic Tree House, Land of Stories, The Lightning Thief. Those are all very good books, and I suggest you read them. Audible is a really nice place where you can read too. If you're on the go a lot, you can just listen to the books that you want to read, And yeah, reading is a really good habit and it's really fun. Just use these tips and I promise you'll think the same soon. You can like put a pillow on the ground. You don't have to do what I did, but yeah, that's my tips.